Hey guys, here's a short video on Minmatar hacking speeds. It's actually an update to an earlier video I did with um, more accurate numbers and better math. Also adding in counter hacking speeds and vehicle hacking speeds. The accurate math is in thanks to Ario Yesavari from the Dust Boards, um, who helped me understand what was going on, and I think helped everybody verify something about the way skills stack on top of each other. Not necessarily a stacking penalty, it's just the second skill comes off the remainder. So anyway, for the first uh, example here is a alt character that has no system hacking skills and no code breakers, just to get a baseline for how long it takes to hack up an objective. 10 seconds turns out to be the speed. And actually, after being Minmatar for so long, I feel bad for people that have no system hacking at all. It's a good bang for your buck, even though um, getting that last five and 777,000 skill points is a lot. Anyway, I want to show also 5 seconds to return a vehicle. Someone else did a video earlier on that. No matter what your skill is, it will be 5 seconds to return a vehicle. So the suits that I'm going to use, Minmatar, uh, prototype logistics, with system hacking 5, and progressively add 1 complex code breaker with each test. So I'm going to start off with no code breakers. So you can see just with skills alone, the time works out to be. So like I said a moment ago, it's actually 25% off 10 seconds, which brings you down to 7.5 seconds, and then 25% off to 7.5 seconds. So that can cut it in half. It's not 50% off, but still, with skills alone, hacking an objective in 5.6 seconds is not bad, I'd say. For next test, I'm going to do 1 complex code breaker, which would then be 25% off the remainder, which remaining 5.6 seconds. So you'll see 4.2 seconds is how fast you're hacking with 1 code breaker. And then I'll actually show the math for 2 code breakers, but I'm not going to go as far as 3. Not because I was lazy and I didn't want to do it, but I was too lazy to do the math in the first place. And like I said, Ario posted that up, so I just copy pasted his stuff. But we're dealing with hundredths of a second at that point, or barely tenths of a second. So 2 complex code breakers, you'll get an objective hacked in approximately 3.3 seconds. So worth it, maybe. And actually was able to catch 2 objectives in 1 map on this game. So just showing here that I am swapping out to a suit with 3 code breakers on it. But the third code breaker is only going to net you, an additional 2/10 of a second off due to the stacking penalties on the code breakers, which I don't believe it says it in the description, but there are indeed stacking penalties on these things. So 3.1 seconds for 3 code breakers. And then using that 4th load slot to put a 4th complex code breaker on there. I guess if you're really good and you don't need anything else, no type of profile dampening or armor plates, and you want to hack objectives in 3 seconds flat, go for it. But here's what it'll look like if you do. And also hacking secondary objectives, supply depot, CRU, also same speed as an objective. So anyway, recap for anyone that just wants to skip to this part of the video and clip for seeing them all in a row. There's the natural hacking speed, 10 seconds. Minmatar skills only with system hacking, 5.6 seconds. 1 code breaker, 4.2 seconds. 2 code breakers, 3 code breakers, and 4 code breakers. So next, I was able to work with an enemy team and actually hack an objective back and forth so we can capture this video and get this test out to you. I didn't do a natural hack, but because of the skills, I'm guessing a natural hack is about 20 seconds, and it feels like forever when you're actually trying to do it. But 11 seconds for skills only, 8.8 seconds for 1 code breaker, and 7.2 seconds for 2 code breakers, and 6.3 seconds for 3 code breakers, and then finally 5.9 or a solid 6 seconds for 4 code breakers. And then, like I said, vehicles are the same as regular objectives, so actually didn't catch all 4, but you'll see. I didn't do the times either, but you'll see. The first one was natural skills, and the last one will be 4 code breakers. Alright, so, oh, and for good measure, hacking with someone else. So, here are the final numbers. Hope you guys find this useful.